Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Beautiful Sunday out. It is Coach LaRoe here, and I've talked a little bit about the benefits of apple cider vinegar and lemon or lime, and I just want to do a quick tutorial here and let people know a few more things. And my simple hack, very simplistically to say that, in how to get the best benefits and make it easy for people to do. One of the biggest things that people have a problem with is squeezing fresh lemons every day, pouring lemon juice, or pouring the juice in, mixing up the apple cider vinegar, everything that goes with it. So what I want to tweak up on you is, yes, I see the benefits in using real lemons. I even have a lemon squeezer, lime squeezer, orange squeezer. But the problem is, for a lot of people, that's just as a hassle every single day. Or you buy a bunch of lemons and then they end up going bad on you. I should probably flip this over so you can see what people are saying, right? So, let me just a second here. There we go. So, like I was saying, you know, the squeezing, having lemons go bad, limes go bad. So I just want to make things a little bit simplistic and make things better for people. So essentially, yes, we're going to be using apple cider vinegar, Bragg's. I get some from Vinegar. As you can see, it has the goop, the mother still in it. And it also says on there, not pasteurized. So we want real solid apple cider vinegar. Minerals, amazing for your gut. I mean, there's so much stuff you could research out real quick. I'm not going to go deep into that. And then instead of using lemons, I just go ahead and get some really good organic, not from concentrate, lemon juice, right? You can do lime juice as well. We can alternate lemon or lime, doesn't matter either way. So very simplistically, we're going to combine the two of those. Now, I found a good ratio for myself personally is a 2-to-1 ratio, essentially 32 ounces, 16 ounces, right? And because I want to put a little bit of sweetener, because it's a little harsh and a little very tart and acidic, is I'm going to use some stevia and xylitol, kind of combination of the two to take the bite out of the stevia. Also, I may use erythritol instead of xylitol. In fact, Jamie and I are making a shift. This is the last of the xylitol that I have. And the reason for that is we do have dogs. And I always like to put a caution out there, if you've got dogs or cats, xylitol can be very deadly to them. And so we don't have any kids or anything, so we have to worry too much. But my dogs aren't drinking this, but I eliminate that. Like last night, you probably saw I was making some fat bombs with my mom, using up the last little bit of that xylitol. Obviously the chocolate, so I'm careful with those. But once it's gone, it's out of the house. I think erythritol is as good, if not a better sweetener. Or you can always use Truvia, which is already a mixture of stevia and erythritol, right? So absolutely amazing. So essentially, and add as much sugar, and sugar. I don't have any here because we don't have much of that in our house. But add as much erythritol or sweetener, I should say, natural sweetener to eliminate those calories as is comfortable. I usually do, for me, 2 tablespoons, and you've seen me probably do this with liquid. You can use liquid as well. So essentially, put those in, and it's very simple to do. Literally, well, it should be very simple to do. I thought about actually, these are brand new, I just got them in. So I thought about actually cutting that off before I started this, just to make things, I guess, a little bit easier. But there we go, okay? Pretty simple. I'll just throw that in there. Give that a good shake, make sure we don't have anything on the bottom. And just mix the two together. Like I said, this is a lot easier than every morning having to get this bad boy out, having to mix it all up every day. And so now this, I just took a half-gallon jug. You can use a pitcher, whatever you want to do. These are just convenient. And then I'm just going to give it a good shake. Get all that get my sweetener nice and mixed up in there. So we're good to go. That's it. Now, here's what's cool. Take a simple funnel. Take your jar, and actually what I do, I'll show you. We'll do this so I don't have to do it twice. I have one that I just took the label off so I don't have to think about it, right? So, literally, just take it and reuse your bottles. Pretty simple, huh? Now, you could use, this is going to be really cool. A lot of uses for this. Obviously, every morning I drink a couple ounces, maybe more. Get to where you want to go what feels comfortable for you. Oops. What feels comfortable for you and your taste buds. But mixing it with water, you can put it in your tea. You can put it in, and I've got over here, you know, it's like making a lemonade with bite is the best way to say it. If you want to mix it with your iced tea, classic Arnold Palmer with an extra bite. Ooh, it's about right. If it's not sweet enough, add a little more sweetener to it, right? The other side is, changes up, take something like a Pellegrino or sparkling water, crack the top, take a couple swigs out, dump some in. What have you got? Like I said, lemon juice with a bite, right? The other favorites are like with my wife, LaCroix, different flavors. You can have a whole variety of flavors. I mix it with my kombucha as well. So we have all kinds of different factors. Now, if you don't have some natural lemon juice or something like that, they have True Lemon, for like on the road, True Lemon and True Lime. Very simple things to use in that respect, you know, but that's really what we're looking at. So the benefits, obviously, we can look up more and more, but get some amazing minerals. Oh, I'm gonna back up. The acidity, everybody always freaks out. Well, Leroy, it's acid. Yeah, that acid goes into your stomach from both the apple cider vinegar as well as the lemon juice and helps with digestion, right? Helps bring in the enzymes, digestion. We've got the raw, so there's a whole lot of benefits there to help our digestion of our body. The second side of that, though, that a lot of people don't realize, yes, it is an acid, and I talk a lot about alkalining our body. Well, amazingly enough, lemon juice, lime juice, grapefruit, they're all acids. This is an acid, apple cider vinegar. They are actually very alkalining in our body. They actually raise the pH of our body. So there's a major benefits for that, okay? So just because it's an acid doesn't mean that it is, you know, reacts acidically like protein or sugar. You want to put the number one acidic making type thing in our body. You know, like this is the old school classic country time. My great grandmother had this at her house all growing up. But there are 16 grams of pure sugar in this, right? You want to put acidity into your body, that's going to produce it right there. You want an insulin spike, that's going to produce it right there. Speaking of that, apple cider vinegar is proven to lower insulin spikes. It is proven to help level out your blood sugar, right? So you want the ultimate cleanse. First thing in the morning, well, back that up. First thing in the morning, you've woken up, and if you've listened to me before, you've gone ahead and had some of your, an eighth to half a teaspoon of Himalayan sea salt with your water, right? You've got already pounded 20 ounces of water with your sea salt. And then next thing you go going, when I do my my movements throughout the morning, that's actually what I have in here, is I went ahead and just filled that up with water, threw a bunch of my apple cider vinegar mix, just boom, poured it in, and I've been drinking that throughout the morning, right? So I'm cleansing my body. You know, if you have coffee or tea, great, add it to that. But I'm cleansing my body literally right now because I've not eaten anything else. I've got 20 extra ounces of water in my body. I'm literally flushing my body, flushing my liver, making everything feel amazing, right? Then my next step, as you know, will be my ketones will be my first meal of the day. Absolutely, very simple. And in doing so, I've gotten in 20 ounces of water straight up. I've got another 20 ounces of water when I finish this. Typically when I'm done with my movements, I'll have that gone. And then I drink ketones, and I've got another 20 ounces of water. I've already put down 60 ounces of water, very simplistically. And I've told Lottie, what do we need? Water, right? Drink what you're made of. We're made of water. How much do you need? More than what you're typically drinking. So, wow, I've already got 60 ounces. That's sort of halfway through to where I look at my 100, 120 ounces a day, right? So how easy was that? I'm drinking stuff without sugar in it. I'm not drinking any soda pop. I'm drinking things that are cleansing my body, that are adding minerals to my body, that are helping with my digestion. I mean, and you feel amazing. There also we can go into, I mean, if you want to take and squirt this on your skin, there are so many things. I mean, I've got a little pamphlet I picked up. It's like 86 uses for apple cider vinegar, and that isn't even the start of them. But the big thing is make sure you get the raw good stuff. Bragg's, Vinegar makes that with the mother. A good raw lemon juice. Yes, you can squeeze lemons if you want. I'm just saying, this sits in my fridge right here, both these, and that'll last me, I think, 2 weeks. And I've spent a total of like $4 and $4. I've spent like $8, less than 10 bucks. And boom, pour it, whatever. I use it all the time. I might even throw some, and my ketones. That is, I will tell you, one of my favorite flavors is taking the Orange Dream and throwing in my mixture right there. It is like, I can't describe it. It's Orange Dream with a bite, you know, a hint of lemon and a bite to it, right? So if you want to add a bite to your foods or to your drinks, and that's right, last night when my mom was over, I did steaks, And I went ahead and used this as my marinade. Threw a little extra salt and pepper, Ziploc bag on those steaks, and let it sit in the fridge for the day. Wow. I mean, absolutely amazing. Probably my mom will hop on there. Mom, comment about how dinner was last night. But we had an absolute blast, right? So there's so many uses for that. So I appreciate everybody watching these helpful tips and hacks from Coach LaRoe here at Native Fuel Source. So many blessings. You guys have an absolutely amazing day today, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.